think coming here, and I think with most West Indians coming here, we knew the reason we came here, because we came from home because things were hard, and at the time a lot of people were coming into the country because of that, and to make better for themselves. So you being here, then you try to do the best and live a reasonable, well, educate yourself and so on. You see, because our education then was minimal.
I was unhappy at school because of the racist things that you were called.
And I always remember when I walked into the classrooms, there were only 3 black kids in our class. I was from Barbados, the other guy was from Jamaica, and another one was from Dominica. And this guy said to me, "Oh, you're Jamaican?" I said, "No." I said, "Why am I Jamaican?" He said, "Because my dad said all black people come from Jamaica." So I said, "No, I'm from Barbados." So he said, "Where's Barbados?" I said, "In Jamaica." So
I came over at the age of 8, and I think, as was said before, the education levels were different. When I came to England, I was at a higher level than the class I was in. So when they asked me questions, of course I knew the answers, but they didn't want that. And at primary school, there were more black kids than, I went to Birmingham, there were more black kids than further on in my educational life.
And I remember in class, they were doing algebra. And the teacher talked about, we're going to do this new mathematics equation. Does anybody know anything about it? And they all sat there dumb, nobody knew. So I put my hand up, because we were really well advanced in our education. You know, it was something you just did. We just had to do it at school. So I knew algebra, I'd done algebra. So I put my hand up, and she taught and taught and taught. And me, innocent me, my hand was staying up there until somebody recognised it, right? And eventually she says, "What?" And I started to explain the equation on the board, and she goes, "And you can sit down and go and learn how to speak Queen's English."
I have my friends, who only live around the corner from me. We used to go to school together, we all grew up together. And they used to call me half-breed. And when I'm coming home, they'd have the audacity to say, Hi, Mr. Williams, to my dad, yeah? I didn't tell nobody until it's years later.
It's very hard telling your parents of things that are happening in school, because they believe that England's the mother country, and you must do as you're told. And so if there was any issues, you knew you couldn't really go and speak to them, because, like they're saying, you must go to school and learn.
You were surprised at the thing that you actually learned in school. And because the people from the West Indies, the kids from the West Indies, were more knowledgeable than the English people, did not even know their history. Because they come up and the teachers, "Oh, who was Henry VIII?" And you're the black kid, you're putting your hands up, and your hands will stay up there all day, they don't want to know. Because you're too clever, you're showing a white people up.